All right, calling the meeting to order, 12:02. Everyone rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Joanne, I like your flag.
All right. And thank you, Joanne, for the flag.
Thank you.
All right, this is a special meeting. Vary from the agenda, we can't amend it, so we're just going to proceed. We have one item to talk about today, and you should have gotten a copy of the package. It's a resolution for us to apply for a grant for $15,000 through the Connecticut Department of Housing for planning for, actually it's affordable housing. There is a requirement that all towns have affordable housing plans by, I believe it's in July of next year. It's something we have to get done, and this will move it. This is a no-cost grant if we get the award.
Sounds good to me. It looked pretty straightforward. I looked at it, Bob.
Yeah. Okay. So, Sean, you want to make a motion to?
Yeah.
Approve?
Yeah. I'll make a motion that we approve the grant application for $15,000 for the affordable housing.
All right. Motion has been made. Any discussion on the motion?
Do we have funds if we're not fortunate enough to get this grant? How else are we going to pay for this?
We don't have anything currently set aside for this, but part of it, the RiverCog is approaching trying to do a regional one. And Bill, I see you turned your microphone on. Do you have some comments?
Yeah, this is the second year of this grant round. So I've reviewed other towns. I reviewed Essex, Durham, and Middlefield here are in the process of doing them. You know, if we don't get the money, I absolutely can do it myself. It's just a crazy mandate that the state has put on towns, basically saying you have to have these. But it's the statute is literally 2 lines. It doesn't even say you have to have a public hearing. It doesn't say what has to be in it. So they're really not very much. So unfortunately, that's the way the government works. So, you know, there's a lot of towns that only allow single family homes. They don't allow accessory apartments. They don't allow duplexes. They don't allow multifamily. We allow all of that already. So there's really not a lot to go into it, but we might as well get the money, see if we can do something good with it. Well, I'm kind of thinking, is there something we can do in conjunction with the community septic? Can we use this money to say, well, if this was built, and actually have an engineer do some plans to show if this building got built here, how it would tie into the community septic. I want to do something out of the box if we get the 15,000.
Sounds good. Thank you, Bill, and thanks for finding this opportunity.
That sounds good, as long as it's permitted under the grant. Sounds good to me.
Yep. All right. Hearing no further discussion, I'll call the question. All in favor of approving the motion to approve this resolution signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Motion carries unanimously. That is our only order of business. If I could have a motion.
One question. Who's Scott Roberts on the resolution?
That's Brooks, right?
Close.
Yes.
Close. I'll make that change.
It's just one of those, just throw out any name.
I don't know where that came from. Brooks, obviously.
Okay.
This is Joanne Weichelman. I have a question. I was muted and I missed it.
Okay.
Is that are we competing? Hi, are we competing against 169 other towns? Or
no, the first year they had $500,000. So 500,000 divided by 15, they gave out that to that many towns. And so now, so it's less than 169. It's still probably well over 100 that we're
Okay.
competing against. Well, not larger cities over 50,000 are not eligible. So we're not competing with Middlefield or with Middletown. Middlefield and Durham already have their 15,000 from last year. So it's a first come, first serve. That's why we're having this meeting, to get it in as fast as possible.
And no requirements to, how do you win the award? Are there requirements or just first in and first served?
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Joanne.
All right, this is Kate. I make a motion to adjourn.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
All right.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried unanimously, as that one always does. Thank you, everyone. Have a good weekend.
All right, Bob, have a good vacation.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right.
Take care.
Have a good
And
weekend.
I'll see
All right.
some of you
Thank
later.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.